Hi guys. All right, today's author study is going to be on Phillis Wheatley. Please make sure you take notes in your notebook over her as our author. This is what Phillis Wheatley looked like. She wrote the story, or actually it's a poem called On Being Brought from Africa to America. Phillis Wheatley was abducted from her home in Africa when she was only 7, and then she was taken to a ship and brought to America, where she ended up as property of John Wheatley of Boston. Interestingly, Phillis Wheatley took the last name of John, which was her owner, and the first name she took was Phillis, which was the name of the ship that brought her to America. Hence how she got her name Phillis Wheatley. During this time with the Wheatley family, Phillis showed talent for learning and was soon proficient in English, which was very unusual. Most African slaves did not learn the English language. At age 14, she published her first poem in a local newspaper and went on to publish books and pamphlets. Now, she got lucky. She was one of the slaves who had a family who didn't think of her as only property, but thought of her as part of their family, almost like a servant, not a slave. And they actually encouraged her to learn and read and write and actually move forward with her life. This is not the case for most slaves, and therefore she was very lucky in this sense. On Being Brought from Africa to America, her poem, it's unusual because it was written by a black woman who was a slave when black people were thought to be sold, and that was their only job, was to serve the family. So 3 really different things about her is that number 1, she was a black author, which is very unusual. Number 2, she was a woman, which at this time women didn't do a whole lot of publishing. And number 3, she was an ex-slave, which slaves did not typically produce any kind of literature because of their lack of education. So that was a very interesting thing about her and her life, that she rose above her status as a slave and actually became a very well-known and well-liked author of the time.